Welcome in to DRF Daily. It's the Tuesday edition of DRF Sports Daily, our betting live stream coming at you every single weekday at around 11 a.m. It's been a little bit more towards 11:30 as of late, but we have a fantastic Tuesday slate getting ready for you guys. We're breaking down 3 MLB best bets and, of course, our featured free game of the day. And if you aren't already, follow us on Twitter at DRF_sports. Follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe there. Type in DRF Sports in the search bar, and then we'll pop up. Twitch, we're there. Facebook, we're there. TikTok, we are there, coming at you with all of the sports betting exclusive data, insights, trends, everything like that. And you do not want to miss a second of it. We're making you money. We're 7 games above 500 on DRF Daily. The algorithm on our website, drf.com/sports, is hitting its stride as we head into MLB season. And it's a great episode of DRF Daily we have coming at you guys. A lot of money to be made today, a lot of money on this slate. Picked out 3 best bets, and our featured free game of the day is a doozy. We're breaking down Brewers, Twins, Reds, Yankees. I'm really excited about that one. Orioles, Cubs. And then our featured free game of the day, Dodgers, Cardinals. Can the Cardinals bounce back? They've had a rough July. Meanwhile, the Dodgers have had an absolutely fire July, right up there with the Orioles. We're breaking down their game as well. Fun fact, we'll get into this a little bit later. Orioles are one of the most profitable teams in the MLB right now. What? So let's get things started. Let's not beat around the bush anymore. Brewers, Twins coming at you. The 48-39 Milwaukee Brewers head to Minnesota to take on the Twins. The Twins are minus 135 in this one, and the total is set at 9 runs. Jason Alexander will be getting the start for Milwaukee. Josh Winder will be getting the start for Minnesota. They're very similar clubs. If you look at all of the stats here, similar in terms of runs allowed, runs scored. The real breakdown of this game, as both teams are also 3-2 over their last 7, so nearly mirror images of each other, nearly the same record. The Twins have just played one more game than the Brewers. 27-20, that's Milwaukee's record on the road this season, and the Twins are 25-18 at home. You can find a little bit of value on the Twins here as they're set at minus 140. It was minus 135 a little bit ago. So a solid amount of not a solid, but a good amount of live movement in favor of the Twins here. I'm going to go Twins. That's the pick. As Minnesota's 8-5 over the last 3 seasons against Milwaukee in Minnesota. Pair that with the fact that our power line thinks it's about minus 145 for the Twins, and you can get them at minus 140. Slight value. Give me the Twins to beat the Brewers. It should be a pretty good series, though, as these teams are nearly carbon copies of each other. Moving on from that game, that was a quick breakdown of Brewers Twins. We're going into Reds Yankees, and this might be another quick breakdown. As you see, Cincinnati will be starting Graham Ashcraft, and the Yankees will be starting Garrett Cole tonight. The Reds are bad, and the Yankees are the best team in baseball. Yankees are minus 295. The total is set at 8.5. But I'm here to tell you, do not take that money line. Take the run line. Yankees minus 1.5 is set at minus 150 on DRF Sportsbook. If you're in Iowa, I urge you to run to ia.drf.com or download the DRF Sportsbook app and bet this line. Yankees minus 1.5 is like taking money. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's like taking money from a baby too. I mean, the Yankees so far this month have won all but like 3 games, something like that. And when they win in the month of July, it's an average margin of victory of 7.6 runs. They're not just winning, they're crushing teams. And pair that with the fact that across all of their games, that's including their 25 losses, they outscore opponents by an average of 2 runs. And you can get them at minus 1.5 at minus 150. If they win this game, we won't talk in absolutes, but if they win this game, they're 99% sure going to win this game by more than 1 run. They'll win by 2+ with an ease. Here's the margin of victory they've had so far in the month of July. I wrote this down. 5 runs, 9 runs, 16 runs, 1 run, 7 runs. So in their 5 wins this month, it's been by an average of 7.6 runs. Absolute domination from the Yankees. And they're starting Garrett Cole tonight. I mean, I think that value's fantastic. If you're a little hesitant to go Yankees minus 1.5, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, there's also value on them at minus 295. Our power line thinks his line's more around minus 297. Pair that with the fact the Yankees are coming into this game with a day off after splitting the series with Boston. There's a lot of value on the New York Yankees. Reds do come into this one winning 4 of their last 5. I believe they're on a 3-game winning streak as well. But I mean, all of that doesn't matter. You have Garrett Cole, the ace of the Yankees, on the mound. The Yankees are the best team in baseball. I might edge on the side of over as well, but I'm not getting into total for this one. So give me Yankees, not minus 295. That's just not enough juice. Give me Yankees minus 1.5 at minus 150. They're at home. They dominate at home so far this season. Look at this. The Yankees at home this season, 34-9. They dominate at home. They've scored 211 runs. They hit 233 at home. On base percentage of 312. Just a fantastic, fantastic team when they play up in the Bronx. So that's our pick. Yankees minus 1.5 all day, every day. And then this game really interested me. The Orioles are one of, if not the most profitable, according to our website, they're the second most profitable team. Depends on which lines you've bet, which sports book. With our data, they're the second most profitable team behind the Yankees. You see over here, Baltimore is 43-44. They've won their last 8 games. They've only lost 2 games in the month of July, and they're coming on extremely strong. They've made, if you bet $100 on each Baltimore Orioles game so far this season to win, you'd be up about $1,660, something like that. They're performing really well. They've won a lot as an underdog. And today they're plus 105 against the Cubs at Wrigley. Baltimore, like I said, comes in on an 8-game winning streak. Their offense, while statistically on the entire season, their offense has been a little bit lackluster. Their offense over these 8 games have been kind of on fire. They've had double-digit hits in 4 of the 8 games, and they've had 5 or more hits in 7 of the 8 games during this winning streak. The Cubs, they do know how to break a win streak. We saw it earlier. I think the Braves came into Wrigley with like a 13-game win streak, and the Cubs did win. However, I just think with the value sitting at Baltimore at plus 105, I'm fading our numbers on this one because our numbers, let me pull it up for you guys, aren't fully sold on Baltimore. If you see here, they make this line Cubs minus 152. So I do want to mention that the Cubs do have the value according to our power line. But the Orioles, 33-11 this season against bad bullpens, they blow save chances 38% or more of the time. 33-11 against that. Pair that with the fact David Ross in his career, the manager of the Cubs, 10-30 straight up after 2 or more losses. So the Cubs don't know how to rebound all of that well. The Orioles beat up on bad bullpens, and they're going up against a pitcher. You look here, Adrian Sampson. Adrian Sampson goes about 5-ish innings every start, maybe 5.2, 5 2/3, 6 innings, something like that when he gets his start. And so the Orioles will have a chance to beat up on this bullpen. And yeah, I can get him at plus 105. Jordan Lyles doesn't instill a lot of hope for me. He's 5-7 this season, 4.5 ERA for the Orioles, and I believe they're like 6-11 when he starts. So he's not the best pitcher to send out there. But Sampson, 4th start of the season, he has a 3.94 ERA. I wouldn't give the Cubs a huge edge in terms of pitching. Orioles come in red hot. Cubs, a little bit of a lackluster season, sitting at 34-52 on the year. Give me Orioles plus 105. I love that value, and I'm more betting that one for the value than I am 100% all in on the Orioles. They're just red hot, and I can get them at plus money against a bad Cubs team. I think I got to go there. So that's our breakdown of our MLB best bets. Just a quick recap. We're on Twins minus 135. We're on Reds, Yankees minus 1.5. And we're on Orioles plus 105 against the Cubs tonight at Wrigley. So if you don't already, follow us on Twitter at DRF_sports. We break down all of our exclusive betting insights there on Twitter, YouTube as well, Twitch, Facebook, I think I said Instagram, TikTok, all of that. So give us a follow, like, and subscribe. We'd be huge fans of you if you did that for us. So now it's the time for everyone, what everyone's been waiting for. Dodgers Cardinals, our featured free game of the day. Dodgers come into this one 56-29. They're going to St. Louis to take on the Cardinals, who's 47-42. Cardinals plus 135 tonight in this nationally televised game. Mitch White gets the start for the Dodgers, and Matthew Liberatore gets the start for the Cardinals. Liberatore is a left-hander. It's worth mentioning that the Dodgers this season are 17-11 against left-handed pitchers, down 3.1 units though. So a winning record, but they're down units. So not too great. St. Louis is coming off of a 2-2 series against the Phillies. However, they're 4-7 overall since the start of July. And the Dodgers come into this one on a 7-game winning streak, and they have just one L this month. So the Dodgers red hot after a little bit of a shaky start to the season. They've come on strong and arguably the second best team in the major league right now. So pitchers both go about 4 innings per start. They're one of those new age starters. Don't go too deep into the game. You see the lineup once, twice over, and then before the third time, they get pulled. Dodgers offense is electric, 5 runs per game. Cardinals are kind of in a slump. So my pick is pretty straightforward in this one. I like Dodgers minus 150, minus 145 when I wrote this. Cardinals were plus 135. So people are on the Dodgers. That line continues to move down. Do I have a lot of faith in Mitch White? He's 1-1 this season with a 3.38 ERA. His last 3 starts have been no decisions. I have more faith in him than I have in Matthew Liberatore, who's the starter for the Cardinals. He's 2-1 with a 4.74 ERA. And while the Dodgers are negative units in terms of playing against left-handed pitchers, they still have a winning record. They're 17-11, 8 games above 500. That math was so wrong. 6 games above 500. I'm going Dodgers minus 150 here. I'd hammer it now and not let that line move anymore, because I think you're getting into kind of a danger zone of no value needed. The Cardinals at home this season are, are 26-18 and up 1.8 units. So the Cardinals have been solid at home, but the Dodgers with Mitch White, I think they have the edge on the mound. I think they have the edge in terms of offense. I think they have the edge in terms of recent success. They come in red hot. Cardinals a little bit of a slump. I think the Cardinals, we talked about it a lot yesterday. Eyes are on the All-Star game. Let's get to that break, and then we can figure things out from there. Let's not have the wheels come all the way off. They are 5 games above 500. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of make it to the All-Star game. They want to stay above that 500 mark. But give me the Dodgers minus 150 all day, every day. We have a boost going on at DRF Sportsbook. And if you're in Iowa, run, don't walk to ia.drf.com, or you can download the app on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. And it's a Nolan Arenado, will he hit a double? I didn't do my research on it, but I don't think he will tonight. I don't know how that Cardinals offense will do, but that is the boost going on over at DRF Sportsbook. So if you're in Iowa, I urge you guys to check out the My Free Bet section in your account so you can see all of our daily boosts. A lot of U.S. Open stuff in there too, with Tiger Woods to win the U.S. Open, some Zach Johnson stuff. So a lot of exciting boosts going on in the My Free Bets portion of your DRF Sportsbook account, wherever you use it, the app or online. So that's it for today. Let's break down what we talked about today. Some of our best bets. Boom. Twins minus 135 against the Brewers. Yankees minus 1.5. You can get so much more juice in that. They're minus like 295 against the Reds tonight. If you go minus 1.5, which they've beaten teams by that on average throughout the entire season, you can get that at minus 150. It just adds so much more value to that pick. It's tough to go minus 295, just straight up money line. So give me Yankees minus 1.5 there. They win by 2 runs or more. I'd say 9.9 times out of 10. Orioles plus 105. That's just an intriguing line to me. Orioles are won their last 8 games. Cubs are kind of slumping. Orioles second most profitable team. I'm not fading them now. Give me Orioles plus 105. I can get that plus money. I love that. And then Dodgers minus 145 against the Cardinals. I think Dodgers have the edge pitching wise. I think the Cardinals are kind of in a slump. Dodgers are red hot, much like my reasoning for the Orioles. Dodgers are red hot. I think they'll take down the Cardinals in St. Louis. It'll be a great series, though. I think Dodgers get the advantage in game one. So thank you so much for tuning in. We went 2 and 3 with our best bets yesterday. We're back with just 4 best bets today. We're feeling a 3-1 day, maybe even a 4-0 day. So thank you for keeping it locked to DRF Daily. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, July 13th at around 11 a.m., giving out our best bets for tomorrow's slate of the day. And in the meantime, keep it locked on our YouTube, keep it locked on our Twitch, keep it locked on our Twitter, keep it locked on our Instagram, keep it locked on our TikTok. We got it all. So have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.